Ladies, Caitlin here. Take number 2. I just tried filming this, but Miss Grayson decided to join me and wouldn't let me get a word in edgewise. She's a talker now, or has been since she turned 1. So, I am 15 weeks pregnant today. Depending on what app or source that you're going off of, the baby is the size of a pear, or the size of an apple I've seen, or the size of a navel orange, about 4 to 4.5 inches long from crown to rump. That's not including the little arms and the legs. So baby boy is growing like crazy. And the video that I just watched for 15 weeks, it says that the baby should double in size here within the next couple of weeks, which is crazy to me. This pregnancy is not really flying by anymore for me. It's kind of, but it's not super slow. I shouldn't say it's slow at all, but it's just, I don't know. I wish it was going a little bit faster. So I am, symptom-wise, I did have a little bit of light pink and brown spotting yesterday morning. I went like a 2-week stretch without anything again, and then just yesterday morning when I woke up I had a little bit. So I don't think my placenta has moved yet, which is kind of scary to me. My placenta finally moved around 22 weeks with Grayson's pregnancy, and I'm really hoping that it does. I haven't talked to you guys about this, but I am scared to death of not necessarily a regular C-section. I'm not scared about that, but with my platelet level being like off like it normally is, like with, if you watch my videos with Grayson's pregnancy, you would have known that I wasn't able to get the epidural because my platelet level was off. And then if for some reason I couldn't deliver her vaginally, and if they would have had to take me in for a C-section or a C-section at all, they would have had to put me under general anesthesia, and I would have been completely out for Grayson's delivery. And that is a possibility this time around too, depending on my blood work and my blood levels. So that scares me quite a bit because I really want that skin to skin. I want to nurse him right away, and if that would happen, first of all, I wouldn't be able to see him or see the delivery. I don't think Joe would be allowed in there with me either. I'm not sure. And so, I don't know, it's just scary. I want to be able to see the birth, and hopefully none of that has to happen, and the placenta does move, and I'm able to have a natural vaginal birth like I did with her. So just prayers in that area, because I'm scared to death of the general anesthesia and being out completely for the birth of our son, and I'm really hoping that doesn't even have to be an option this time, but who knows, maybe in the cards, it may not be. Symptom-wise, other symptoms, I've noticed this the past couple of weeks, but I forgot to say it, but I have noticed, I don't know if it's just dry skin on the tip of my nipples, or if it's if I'm starting to produce a little bit of milk already and just leaking a tiny bit, but I do have, I don't know if it's dry crusted milk, or if it's just like dry patches of skin. So I do notice that on the very tips of my nipples. And I do have just really dry skin. I know I said this last week, but still really dry skin everywhere else. Mainly on my scalp, and like right here on my hairline is really dry. My stomach is already starting to get itchy, mainly just around my belly button, because that's the part that's stretching the most. My belly button is already starting to pop out. That's the main, like, I don't really notice the difference in like the growth of my belly outwards, and just because you're carrying it around every day and you don't really notice the difference until you like look at pictures side by side. But for me, I notice daily that like how much my belly button is like pushed out more. Like now it's like completely out. It's not out enough to show like on the outside of clothes, but that's like my main thing. Like if I look at my belly button, I'm like, holy crap, my belly must be really popping out there, because now You know, my timer's already popping. So, sorry, Grayson's yelling at our doggies. Grayson, go play in your kitchen. Oh, darn it. Are you okay? Oh, I will, okay? So, dry skin. I still have been pretty nauseous on a daily basis. When that hunger feeling comes along, I still get very, very sickly feeling. I would say I've gotten sick maybe about every other day or every 2 days or 3 days. Depends on what I eat. Like, my grandma made us breakfast for lunch the other day, and she had bacon, and I ate. It was one of my cravings. It was so incredibly good eating it, but then a couple hours later it came right back up, and it was disgusting. But that has been one of my cravings, and then also I can't get enough of guacamole and watermelon. I love it. I cannot get enough of it. Watermelon mainly, like I eat it on a daily basis. It's the first thing I want when I wake up in the morning. But that's a good craving to have, and it's full of, it keeps me hydrated too. It's full of, you know, nice juicy waters and juices. So, those are cravings. Otherwise, like I haven't really noticed any other symptoms. Oh, one more that I do. I haven't mentioned this in my other vlogs, which I should have. My dreams this pregnancy are just crazy. I have the craziest, most out there, just sometimes like scary, over the top, wake up crying, just awful dreams. And they're so vivid and real. And I remember this with Grayson's pregnancy, and it's just amazing like how different your body is with pregnancy. You're just completely different. My stomach is starting to I can feel that it's getting large and in charge, because even like turning over in bed, like I feel like I have to like kind of support my stomach a little bit more, like turning. And I have to like prop a pillow. I still sleep with I'm not gonna lie, my pregnancy pillow that I had with Grayson's pregnancy, I've used it every single day since I bought it with her. So even when I wasn't pregnant, I had to sleep with it because it's amazing. So, but I still do use that, and it helps prop my tummy up. Still have been feeling him move every now and then. Wish it was more, but this placenta had to be anterior, so I feel less movements with him than I did with Grayson's pregnancy, but I still feel it every now and then, just like little pops or little like fishy feelings in my stomach. That's about it. So I will go ahead and show you a quick, I don't know when I'll be brave enough to show you guys a bare belly shot. It's still very scary looking from Grayson's pregnancy, very stretched out skin, and my stretch marks are, well, you guys saw my videos with Grayson. You know how bad they got. So, I'll just show you over the clothes until I feel comfortable enough to show you bare belly. So, this is another maternity top that my best friend gave me. I think it's from the Gap. And, so here is the belly from the side. And it's kind of hard to see. There you go. From the other side. And I do have maternity pants on right now. And I like the full panel pants. I'll just go ahead and show you my stretch marks while I'm at it. You can see how much my belly button has changed. And I still have all of my stretch marks from Miss Grayson. So, but I do like the full panel maternity pants. They're the most comfortable for me, but my best friend let me borrow the pants too, and they're awesome. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.